Nice one, cool dudes. I am in Llandudno in North Wales. You can see the Great Orme behind me, and I'm about to undertake a walk I've bought from the Tourist Information Centre. It's the Alice in Wonderland Walk, which is a trail around Llandudno. Should be pretty cool. It's pretty busy here, so let's get going. Oh yeah, one more thing. Good luck everyone, especially me. Some of you will be wondering, why is there an Alice in Wonderland trail here in Llandudno? Well, it's in honour of Alice Liddell, who was the inspiration for the Alice in Wonderland books that Lewis Carroll wrote, and she used to come on a holiday here most years. So they've devised a trail which was made in 2013. A lot of it has fallen to ruin in a storm, but we'll make the most of it. Oh look, the first stop, Llandudno Town Hall. Why am I showing this? Because every year the council organises a Miss Alice Llandudno competition for girls between 8 and 10, and the winner gets to accompany the mayor on his duties throughout the year. Not the greatest prize, but it also says they get a big tea party at the end of it. I might organise a similar competition on the Isle of Wight, the annual Mr. Marek competition, where whoever looks most like an egg gets half price bus fares. That's quite good actually, isn't it? You can tell the Victorian heritage of Llandudno from all the excellent old houses here. I'm still mystified as to how we were better at building houses over 100 years ago than we are now. Here we go. The first statue. It's only Alice herself. Don't eat that cake, Alice. Oh, I think she's grown big. Fear factor 98. Statue 2. The White Rabbit. Some people say it was based on Alice Liddell's dad. In other news, the public toilets in Llandudno all cost 50p to use. 50p, that is pretty steep. The price has gone up over 150% over the last couple of years. It is very chilly today compared to the previous few days that I was here. The Mad Hatter, cool dudes. Here's my favourite fact so far, cool dudes. It's thought that the origin of the Mad Hatter is actually from the hat making process, because the milliners, I think that's what they're called, used mercury in the hat making process, which gave them mercury poisoning, and that sent them mad. Oh, I like that fact. This is the St George's Hotel, which is the place to go for a nice cream tea and some people watching. And rumour has it that is where Lewis Carroll wrote some of Alice in Wonderland, or Alice's Adventures Underground as it was first known. Well done to the person who suggested changing the name from Alice's Adventures Underground to Alice in Wonderland. Over there is Llandudno House Hotel, and that is where Alice Liddell and her family came to stay during the summer holidays. Oh, very interesting. Pretty cool. A flowery pocket watch. It says 1:15, just gone, 1:16. Exactly right. Excellent work. My map is struggling to cope with the wind. Oh, I've just seen the blooming caterpillar. There he is, atop of the bandstand. It's time, cool dudes, for the question of the day, which is, who was your favourite character in Alice in Wonderland? Mine was probably the Cheshire Cat. And if you haven't ever read it or seen it, the second question is, what was your favourite children's book? Mine, and possibly still one of my favourite books, is The Phantom Toll Booth. Please tell me yours. Write them below. I'd love to read your answers. Nice one. And the good news is that the public toilets are free up in Happy Valley. Maybe that's why it's called Happy Valley, because you don't have to pay 50p. And this is where the cable car goes from. It's closed. The camera obscura. Look at that view though. Look at that dude. I don't know how that dude even got up there. The Great Orme tramway, founded in 1902, and it's the only surviving cable-hauled streetcar service in Britain. The only other two in the world are in San Francisco and Lisbon. Blown away by some of the architecture here. What a fantastic name, Bodlon Deb Hill. There's always someone called Linton. Always, everywhere you go, Linton. Or is it Lintoni? I think I've missed the Tweedledee and Tweedledum statues by going down the wrong path. So you'll just have to imagine me times 2. If I do that and mirror it there, that'll be a bit like it. This is the West Shore. And there's the Great Orme, cool dudes. And you can see going up the side of it is a zigzag path. There's also a cave up there, just there. Pretty exciting. Some of these things inspired Lewis Carroll, but my map is gradually falling apart, so I might not be able to consult it or find my way back home at the end of this walk. I'm on the right path, the White Rabbit weather vane. In the second half of the walk, the Alice in Wonderland connections are increasingly sparse, but it's worth it to see this view on the West Shore. I think I prefer going to beach towns in winter. There's something nicely sort of desolate about empty areas. Yes, the Cheshire Cat. That is a scary one as well. Oh my God. God, imagine that outside your house every morning. And across the road is the White Rabbit one. And this has been sealed off to protect it from vandalism. You can see where it's been repaired on its ears. That's beautiful. That house there was called Brillig, which is probably named after one of my favourite poems of all time, The Jabberwocky by Lewis Carroll. And you probably know the first verse. "'Twas Brillig, and the slithy toves did gyre and gimble in the wabe, or mimsy were the borogroves, and the mome raths outgrabe." Coming to the end of the walk now, cool dudes. That was about 3 miles, I think. Takes about 2 hours, or as long as you want, really. It's a really nice way to see the town. If you've enjoyed that walk, cool dudes, and you'd like to help me make more of these fantastic adventures, you can always join the Cool Dudes Walking Club. How do I do that? Just go to this channel page, click on the join button and choose what tier you want to pay a month. Then in return, you get to watch these extra videos. You get to use these emojis and you get entered into the prize draw. Sounds pretty good, right? Right. All right, let's finish this off. Where is the Queen of Hearts? Ah, there she is. Even more terrifying than Alice was. Well, that is it, cool dudes. The end of my Llandudno Alice in Wonderland trail. I very much enjoyed it. I hope you did too. Only one thing left to say. Off with his head. No. Stay cool. Whoa. I've really done a goddamn masterpiece. This is available for you to bid for on eBay. Starting price £20. Link somewhere around here. This took me about 2 days to paint in acrylic gouache while I was ill with flu. I've only just recovered after nearly 2 weeks. But we're not here to talk about me worse luck. We're here to talk about the prize draw where you cool dudes who are members and supporters of the club can win this episode's great prize, which is cool cards from Stripey Art, Sandown Clown Zine, Spotter's Handbook, a magnetic bookmark all the way from Llandudno, and stickers, a badge, and a Marek key ring with a nice jumper on. Oh, I wish I could have those prizes, man. By the way, that was the last of the videos from my Welsh trip, so I'll be doing more close to home probably from now on. Thank you very much for all the people who've joined, who've helped me do that trip. There are currently 552 cool dudes who support me on YouTube. And it's time to say, random number generator, generate me a number. Generate 529. The 529th longest serving member who's been a member for just 23 days is Richard B. If this is you, please email me at cooldudeswalkingclub@gmail.com for the prizes. Alright, cool dudes, it's time for the keyring gallery. One more thing to say. Stay cool.